Hey guys, back and we are playing Halo Infinite. Weekly challenge grind completed, ultimate challenge unlocked. This week's ultimate challenge is for another charm. Disappointing. And that there's a Christmas themed charm after Christmas, which is brilliant. This week's ultimate challenge is too spicy, and you need to kill enemy Spartans with Hardlight or shock weapons. As far as I know, Hardlight is the Sentinel beam and the Heat Wave, I think it is. I'm honestly not sure what the name of the gun is, but I think that's what it is. And then the shock weapon is the shock rifle or whatever, and the shock pistol thing, the disruptor, and I don't know, whatever, the shock rifle or whatever it's called. So yeah, not a whole lot to choose from, and I would probably guess the shock nades thing, the electric nades, probably won't count to the challenge. And maybe it will. I don't know. I've always in the past those didn't count, but maybe they fixed it so like the shock little nade things, those will count or something. But you do need to kill enemy Spartans, and 10 of them, utilizing those weapons. So PvP only, not PvE. You won't be able to do this in firefight. And you'll get this candy cane weapon charm, which is not showing up in the preview and is almost invisible if you do preview it. So I was thinking of playing quick play because, you can find those weapons, and I just decided I'm going to stick with Husky Raid. The other option is Fiesta, but I'll give you an argument against Fiesta. The argument is Fiesta tends to have a lot of the meta weapons in Fiesta are significantly stronger than most of the Hardlight and shock weapons. Yeah? It'll easier to use and more OP than the stuff that you'll have access to go towards the challenge. And the same applies to Husky Raid. But Husky Raid, it's kind of like a straight shot. So and it's kind of chaotic. So you have like little chaos that you can sort of get away with, non-meta weapons still. My initial plan was to just play quick play because you can sort of get away with those kind of weaker weapons like the Sentinel beam or the Disruptor, and you could potentially get kills with those, right? Amongst the chaos or minimal chaos and potential team help. Whereas in Fiesta, because you're coming against people that will have like a lot more OP weapons and launchers and stuff like that, utilizing the slower time to kill weapons could be problematic. So that would be my argument for playing quick play, but I'm sort of tired of playing quick play during the weekly grind. So we'll play a little bit of Husky Raid. If it takes a little long, I might do a restart to the stream where we'll just keep minimal amount of game time as far as completing the challenge. But if we can make quick progress, then great. Keep the whole thing. 10 of them, honestly, with both these weapons, like, if you're a good sniper, that shock rifle is going to be good, right? So you can get a lot of kills with, like, headshotting people with that thing, if you're good at that. And the Heat Wave is pretty good. It's like isn't the Heat Wave the like kind of shotgun kind of thing that shoots out things? Isn't that what it is? That's pretty decent for closer combat, but still harder to use, I guess. But yeah, Disruptor and the Sentinel beam, a little tougher to use. If this takes too long, we'll do a restart and just play quick play. Dude, jeez. Why is this taking so long? Just get me into a game quick. Yeah. The reason I don't want to play quick play is because I've forgotten a lot of the spawn location. I mean, the like wall locations for some of these weapons and all. And there's so many maps now. I honestly don't know where a lot of that weaponry is. So a large chunk of like quick play would just be me searching for the weaponry, right? And then if it is on the map, depending on how good or bad it is, could go well or poorly. So that's like the argument of Fiesta and Husky Ray. It's like you don't really need to search for the weaponry, you sort of just handed it. And I don't know if super variants will count toward this challenge. I presume it will. I presume they will, since it's not specifying, it's just the type of weapon. So I presume super variants are still the same type of weapon, although maybe designated as slightly different.
Husky Raid.
Huh? Hey, are you kidding?
Enemy flag returned.
What?
Not a pretty car.
Flag captured. Big shot. Enemy captured your flag.
Dude, just let me pick up the fucking thing, man. It's not picking up. There's so much junk on the fucking floor. Dude, I can't even find the one out there, dude.
Somebody saw that.
5 minutes remain. Flag captured. Victory.
Oh my god, no. We need one more. Teammate was just a little slower with the like flag gap. The one reason I don't like playing Husky Raid is because it screws up your SBMM. That's just the bottom line. Even if you're doing poorly in like Husky Raid, the amount of kills you can get, like engagements you have in the time, you know, it's messes your SBMM up so hard. So if you try to play quick play after like even playing like moderately okay in like Husky Raid, you're gonna have a bad time. Like, that's another flaw of like Halo's SBMM, right?
Husky Raid.
It doesn't actually properly take into account modes, all sorts of factors. It's why it's so fucking god awful, dude. So many issues, no excuse for this crap to have in the game. Kiki, please don't sit there. Please don't sit there.
Sniper, keep your head down. Another one down.
Seeing pink now.
are you doing? Come on, move. Are you kidding?
Another one just
Double kill.
I'm proud of you. Heck, I'm proud of us. And flag.
No. I should just fucking stayed in the back and tried to get my shock kills.
Enemy flag returned.
Gas closing in. Spartan down. Enemy shield.
Tango closing in. Another one down.
That's a guy. Got it. Got it. Okay.
Enemy captured your flag.
Oh no. Then that way.
We've lost a teammate. Closing in.
Electric. Drop wall acquired.
We've lost a teammate.
This disruptor, man. Absolute rubbish it is. I distracted your teammates. I distracted them. Just fucking deposit. Oh my fucking lord.
Flag returned.
Where's the flag? Where? I thought my flag was good.
Flag returned.
Enemy has an F7.
5 minutes remaining.
You're a good shot with that Spartan.
Flag returned.
Now go find some bones to break.
I don't know how I got the kill, but I'll take it.
An ally took their flag.
Captured.
Closing in.
Our team took the enemy flag. What a shot!
Flag captured.
An ally took their flag. Left them in tatters.
Tango's closing in.
Feeling that one tomorrow.
Mopping us up.
Flag captured. Victory.
Ultimate challenge too spicy. Completed. I'd say let's go, but I'm pretty upset with Halo today. I'm upset. I'm not pleased. Let's check out the reward at least. So yeah, that's it. Could have been a little thicker. They could have made this a little thicker. It's a little hard to see, honestly. I mean, I honestly don't even know how to show this. That. Let's go with the. What was the event? This one. Yeah, this one. Too. It's actually a good camo to showcase stuff, actually. Hey, sort of. Yeah, it's not easy to see, unfortunately. Let's see if we can put it on some other weapon and maybe we can. It's not much better. I think if it was thicker, it'd be nice. It'd be a nice thin, but how thin it is, it's gonna get lost no matter where you and what you use it on. So it becomes kind of like not that great a charm. I guess that's okay. Change the color. Let's see. This gun's got that nice clean black, clean factory new look to it. Yeah, doesn't really help because of the lighting. So yeah, ultimate challenge completed. I think if they just make it a little thicker, the charm a little thicker, it wouldn't be so like. It's a little hard to see as a charm. And honestly, I actually categorized this charm as like an okay reward. I would have categorized it as an okay reward because I was like, yeah, I like candy cane and the shank idea is fun and all that. But once you see how small and thin it is and it's really hard to see, it becomes like, it's not, it loses the value to it a little bit. And then I think a lot of people have said this, other YouTubers, not me, but I'll have to agree with them. You missed the date, right? Like candy cane, it's Christmas themed. It's not even close to New Year's themed or anything. It's Christmas. And it's the few days after Christmas. So you missed the mark. It should have been last week's reward, you know. Yeah. The snowflake actually could have been it would have been better as like, you know, New Year's kind of thing and all. Like I would definitely like categorize like snowflakes and like snowmen and stuff as winter themed, right? As opposed to just Christmas themed. Whereas the candy cane is just Christmas themed. So definitely, I think missed the mark with this one. It is out of season already, and so does. I'm gonna have to agree with like a lot of the winter contingency items. Although I like them, I think they're playful enough that like you can probably find value outside the season. And the coatings are nice, so like I think those also like apply outside the season. But it is all very heavily Christmas themed, right? As opposed to winter themed. So I think that was the flaw in a lot of the rewards. Again, I think a lot of the stuff will apply outside the like season, but specifically like the helmet, which is the like go-to item for the winter contingency, right? The Santa helmet. That is extremely Christmas themed. So the fact that it was at the end of the winter contingency operation and unlikely that you would have completed all of it if you're just a casual in the first week which would have allowed you to utilize it for Christmas. It's a bit of a missed step. I said this in the beginning of the weekly grind. I think if they had the first half of the winter contingency Christmas themed items, and then the second half winter New Year's themed items, right? Then you could have completed like the first half week 1 and then the second half week 2 and utilize the Christmas stuff during Christmas and then utilize the winter New Year's stuff before New Year's, winter's New Year's, right? And beyond. Again, some of the coatings and stuff, I do like them enough that I'm like, yeah, you know, like even the like red and white coating from the contingency thing, I actually think it's a really nice coating. Like, this is not locked to Christmas. It's just a really nice deep red white combo. It's good. And same with this. It's a decent enough combo that I think you can utilize this outside Christmas. It's mainly like the big ticket item. I think this one. And these ones are small enough that you'll not notice them, but it's still like a fun thing. But again, this is because it's the candy cane. It is heavily Christmas themed, right? This one you can get away with for sure. Winter themed, but and I get the bells are like, you know, jingle bell kind of thing, but you can utilize this, right? So some of the stuff works. I think some of them don't. Again, the present one, you can get away with it, I guess. It's not every present has to be like Christmas presents. And I do actually like, you know, the more I look at this coding, even though it's so basic, I like the subdue, like pulled back look to the color palette. It's not super poppy, and that's what I like about it, right? Even this coding, I think it's good. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I do. But like the Candy Cane Ultimate Challenge is a letdown. The other thing, I don't want to go into the rant again, but like this week during the weekly challenges, I got really annoyed. For the first 3 quarters of my weekly grind, connections were awful, SBMM was awful, and I don't want to go into it, honestly. I'm going to crop out that section anyway once the stream goes into the archives. But I think the summary is like, this game's not where it needs to be. I get the fact that they're working on the networking, but until they do, it's just such a horrible feeling playing the game sometimes because the networking is so bad in this game. And I think the SBMM, my biggest issue, like I was talking about this, my biggest issue with SBMM isn't that it's balancing matches so like you're playing against people with your own skill. My biggest issue with SBMM is that it sacrifices your connection to put you in those matches. And when you're in like countries like India or Australia and stuff like that, right, where like low population or lower high skill level player population, I guess, it significantly hinders those players. And I was saying this, I'm like, dude, I'm just an average player at Halo. I'm not a high skill player. And still like, it insists on throwing me into like really high ping lobbies and stuff. And it's just not fun because the connection is absolutely an hindrance. It's not something you can overlook. There were games where I was shooting people and like not even getting credits for my shots at all. And it's just me getting slaughtered because the connection was that bad, right? Yeah, there's other things, man. Like this playlist. Like I was also complaining like how like everyone plays quick play, right? But no one's playing objective. Why? Because everyone wants to play Team Slayer. They just want to play Slayer. But if you look at the Slayer playlist, it's a longer wait time, and it'll probably put you in very high connections because it's a low population like play mode, even though everyone wants to play Slayer. Like I know they're working on matchmaking, like so like you can curate your playlist, right? Like so you can select the modes you like and then thing. That is part of their plan. I know they're working on the networking. That's why there's the squad battle networking thing. And they're not addressing SBMM, so let's not go there, right? But it's year 3 now. We're in year 3 of Halo, and the fact that they're just now working on this stuff, just now trying to fix this stuff, it's a little bit like disheartening. Like, dude, man, what the fuck is going on? Honestly, man. Next week there is a good Ultimate Challenge reward, so I will probably play Halo. But then the following 3 weeks, as far as the leaks go, as far as rewards go, they're pretty bad. Like they're like emblem, like backdrops and stuff like that. So next week I'll definitely grind out Halo, most likely. Even though I have nothing to grind for other than the Ultimate Challenge, because it's a good one, I think. It's like it's like an armor coating or a weapon coating. I don't know, one of the two, right? But it's a coating, which is always like high value. So we'll grind out the next week, and then I'll debate on the following 3 weeks if it's worth like grinding out those Ultimate Challenges. But I might need to skip those final 3 weeks. One, because I've completed all the operation and my battle pass and stuff, and two, the ultimate rewards are not worth it. And three, there's a lot of issues with the game that I would rather wait for them to fix than stress myself out working around. Networking, SBMM, and this playlist thing that's rubbish. Honestly, I was debating whether Husky Raid or Quick Play. Man, thank God I played Husky Raid for the Ultimate Challenge. It was so much more chiller. We got the challenge knocked out pretty fast as far as this week goes. If I played Quick Play, I know it would have just taken longer and just more of headache, man, honestly. Even if I got the weapons quick, it would have still been a headache, honestly. Husky Raid was fun. It was fun. But, yeah, I said this during the thing. You play too much Husky Raid, it'll mess up your SBMM for the other modes. So play that with caution. Because next time I play Quick Play, it's probably going to be miserable. Anyway, that's it for now. It ended out, the end portion of the grind was fun. I actually had fun playing the Quick Play even. The last few matches were pretty good. We won. We were playing objective. Husky Raid was fun. It was just the beginning, like 2/3 of the beginning grind was just awful. And put me in a bad mood. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. And I will catch you later. Bye. Yeah, honestly, if you're debating, this week might be a skip. Like I said, next week, as far as leaks go, Ultimate Challenge is supposedly a good coating of some sort. Hopefully it's true.